Hello everybody and welcome to my Let's Play Modded Minecraft. I am Drachma and this is episode 19. So what's happened and what are we doing today? Well, not overly much has happened, but as you can see up there, I nip up there, you can see I grabbed a load of nodes since last episode. I also made this, a formium embossed silverwood scepter. Basically for crafting. I'll go into more depth on that later on. I also got extremely lucky with one particular node. A level 98 Terra node. That's amazing, seriously. When I show you guys what that's going to be used for, yeah, that's pretty good. So that's what I've been up to, and a bit of building, but nothing to write home about. But what are we doing today? Well, this is a botch. But frankly, I mean, what am I doing here? So today we're going to work on a bit of automation, and we're finally going to the second level of my base. I can use an elevator. Apparently, I can't. There we go. There's a little bit there I'll show off, but we're going to be working in here today. And I put some machines in. I've made a load of redstone furnaces and pulverizers, the resonant kind, because I get a load more augment slots, which will be revealed of why I want that. I also bought up 4 alloy smelters. This is all going to be for automation and auto crafting within the ME network. So, first things first, let's turn into a mini ender. Why am I turning into an ender mini, rather? So I can basically wire the place, because I've been messing around with wires, and I want to show you guys how P2P tunnels work to a degree today. It's, you know, we don't need this. Let's put that there. Yeah, my inventory is absolutely crammed with what I'm hoping is everything I'm going to need. So I've got some wiring here, some cabling, which I've linked here to just before this P2P tunnel. So here is we're only going to get about 11 channels worth, and this is linked right back to the P2P tunnel back there. So let's just bring this up and let's see if I can not totally mess this up 100%. So, some cabling. You're going to get in my way, aren't you? No, you're not actually. Good. You can make conduits out of the ME cable, and that works with the, well, it's part of Ender.io, so yeah. The conduits, I think it's about 4 different types. All conduits can basically go in the same spot. Let's try and make this tidy. Tidy is good. Tidy cabling. Wait a minute. Oh, it's actually over here. There you go. There's one mess up. Doing well. Right, so it's actually from here. I did, to a degree, plan this out, because I'm going to bring the power cable up here as well, and this will deal with my entire second floor. This is why I left gaps, people. This is why I left room for wiring. Admittedly, as you can see here, the wiring didn't go superbly well on the sides. I thought the floor would be enough, but it'll be fine. Let's see. I did kind of plan this out, so this might not be the most exciting episode in the world. I do want to split the power cable off from the ME cable. I'm just deciding how am I going to do this. I want ME cables to go into the bottom of there. I kind of want the power to go there. Or do we have the power going from the back? I have not planned this out well, guys. I thought I planned this out. There's so many wires need to go in so many places. I just don't know anymore. I might have to sort this out manually, but that's the last thing I want to do. This is meant to be fully automated. What am I doing? That's what I'm doing. I suppose I could put the ME conduit cables with the power cables. I don't think that would work very well, if I'm honest. You know what, I'll deal with that later, because I'm just going to be standing here just like a lemon, because no one wants to see that. Okay, do I bring the actual power conduit lines with me? Yes, I did. You know what, while we're here, I'm going to, I need to make a better wrench, actually. Need to make a better wrench as well. And you guys will see why, as I'm going to be using this sort of cabling more often. I like this sort of cabling. I like having all in the going through the same line. That appeals to me. Do I put it? Might as well just put it there. Might as well. And then will that go off by itself? Yes. And then we can get this going that way. Good, good. Okay, that's nice. Okay, so either way, I am going to have this at the bottom probably. Okay, so accept power, turn off, and exit out the top. Making sure all sides are configured. I thought I actually did this. So, derping up once more. And I thought I did the same with here actually. I'm doing good. I'm doing good already. There is a way of turning all these off. And I did find out what it was. And I have forgotten already. So, when I find that again, I will let you guys know. So I'll just turn all this off. So yeah, probably not the most exciting episode, to be honest. But, I want it done because I can't get my ender quarry running again because I'm filling up with ores. I want that fixed. Okay, so let's try and keep this tidy. Tidy cabling is always a good idea. Messy cabling is bad. I should have planned this out better. Okay, so basically what I'm going to be wanting here is I'm going to be wanting export buses to export all the ores into, well, pulverizers effectively. So if I go like, yeah, because it's going to do that, isn't it? Oh dear. If I go, there we go. Okay. Now, obviously, none of this is linked up yet with the other stuff. And to be honest, I'll actually go disconnect it there for now. Just for now. Just so I get everything set up where I want it to. So there's all my export buses. And I know I'm going to need... I don't know why that's split from that one. I know I'm going to need, on top of each of these alloy furnaces, I know I'm going to need any interfaces on top of each one. Now this I know. Because that's what I want connected up to the main system. I want it connected up from behind, but... Oh, yes, I have just got the room. Barely, but I have got the room. Can I dig into that line? Yes, I actually can. Because we may make a new machine today to hide some of our shoddy cabling. It is shoddy, I don't lie. Do not lie. If I can bring that line straight up and then just pop it straight into there. That would then connect it straight in, wouldn't it? I just literally go from there to there. And then that's immediately connected up. I don't need to do it to the rest because they all interact and talk with each other, all the ME interfaces. So that would be it for that. Quite like that actually. I'll just leave that like that. What I will do down here, do I do it here? Yes, actually I do. What I'm going to do is I brought some dense and some smart. Because that would be smart. Ha ha ha. Disconnect that and put smart there. So then only 8 channels can go into that, which will go into that, and at the moment we're only on 7, so I can only link up one more from there, but I am not worried about that at all. And I'm going to have to disconnect that for now. Right. Are we set up? He said. Because I'm going to have to put some recipes in here, so for crafting. See, I think we're good. I didn't get the ores though to put in here, but what I did get were the capacity cards, so I can whitelist more stuff in each pulverizer as I go. I can always add more if I wanted to. And one in there. Okay, it's good, it's looking good. What I'm also going to do is I made some augments. I did show them, can't remember which episode. And I basically got the reception coils, which basically make these work faster. Pretty much as simple as that. Just makes them go faster. At the cost of using more energy. So, yeah, these are going to suck energy. Like, absolutely no man's business. But they're going to work seriously quickly. Just going to pop all these in. So, it's a very technical episode, this one. But this will make our life easier. This will... I mean, if I don't do this now, I'm going to have to eventually do it. It's going to have to eventually be done. Unless I want to manually do it, and that's not the point. Why would we do that? I don't know. There are some things, you know, I don't need, like integrated servo mechanism and redstone. I don't really need them, so I may take them out later. Do keep this one in, the integrated modular framework one. You see there, reconfigurable sides, which is this one here. You really want to keep that one, ideally, unless you've got a way of getting it in and out. So they're working quicker now. That's good. That is good. They're going to need to also kick stuff out. And did I keep the impulse pipes on me? I did not. Yes, I did. I did. Wow, that's amazing. Okay, so I'm hoping if I do that, it'll kick all the items into the ME interface. Anything that goes in here will just basically be kicked straight into the system unless I tell it from this panel up here to keep it in. So if I said to this, always keep one pressurized fluid, there it'll always keep one, always. If obviously it doesn't, then it won't. And obviously that bit underneath there were for patterns. Okay, so I think we're good. Strange noises are still strange. Okay, are we good, Drac? I think we're good. I think we are good. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you guys P2P tunnels, and they are really, really nice. I did actually test this to make sure it works this time. So what you're going to need is you're going to need your memory card, and obviously a P2P tunnel. Now, P2P tunnel, you whack on here, that's why I put dense cable here. And then link it up. Now, if you notice, there's a little line there saying it's not set. Now, what you do, I think I've already done this, but I'm going to do it anyway just to show you guys. If I can, even as an enderman, you can't get past these two. That's one downside. That's oh, you are kidding me! Did I seriously just do that? Did I just seriously kill a cable? I think I just killed a cable. Doesn't look like I killed a cable, though, does it? Did I actually kill a cable? No. You know what? Not risking it. Not gonna risk it. Sometimes it's better to be safe than it is sorry. I think I may have hit a cable. And in this scenario, I don't really want that to happen, so... Okay. So it seems I didn't, it's just me. Right, anyway, continuing on. If I can go through my network. Not the most ideal thing I've got going on here. It could be tidier, but I think it's reasonably tidy and good enough for now. Okay, so this is the main branch. You can have many coming off, but only one input. So, yeah. So what you do is you shift right click here. Successfully saved settings. Good. Also, very important that this has power. That's why there's a line going off there, leading to the power acceptor. Making sure this line has power. I think there's an easier way of doing that, but... This will do. Why can't I? There we go. Oh, dearie me. So yeah, this is one of the more tiresome tasks, but in the long run, it's worth it. It's honestly worth it, guys. Genuinely. If it wasn't worth it, I wouldn't be doing it. Okay, then what you do is you just standard right click, successfully loaded settings that actually look like it was already connected. That should work. Okay, there we go. Yep, you just have to give it time. There you go. Everything's lit up. 7 channels, 7 out of 32. But just remember with these, so that's how you basically set up P2P tunnels. Basically means you don't have to send dense cable all the way from where we just came. And this has basically added 7 channels, and there were 11 coming off the main cable from the ME controller. So now we've added 7. It should be using around 18 channels, I believe. It should be. Let's go see if I'm right. Let's just go see if I'm right, because you need to try and keep count of it. Remember, it can only accept 32 at most. 32 channels, that is. Obviously, this won't tell you because it's not the main branch. The main branch back here. Let's see, am I actually using 18 channels? Ha ha ha! There you go, like a boss. Okay, so I've got plenty of room left on this line. Excellent. Excellent! Right, let's crack on with this. Don't want to be just running through tunnels for the entire episode. This episode isn't going to be the most exciting as it is. Then again, it might be if it's, you know, if you're really into the technical side. Okay, so now these are all linked up. Everything is on. So if I was to, let's see, have I got anything I don't want on me? Yes, door rights. Who wants that? Just to show you guys, if I put the door rights in there, it disappears. That's gone straight into the ME system now. Gone. And that's what we're going to use to, when the stuff gets kicked out of here, it's going to go straight into there, straight into the system. And obviously, they're obviously all interacting with the alloy smelters, which I'm actually going to change. These ones are going to be for alloys only. And these ones are going to be furnace only. Now, why am I using these? Well, for the alloys, obviously, and I've also got octet capacitors. put them in. Why am I using these for? Why not just use redstone finish, you ask? Well, they're easier to make and it's just easier to set up, and they can do 3 at a time. And for what I'm going to currently need personally, yeah, I'm going to go for the let's make it easier option. Because that's just me. Now, the only thing I'm worried about is not being able to access any more sides of these. But I may need to use the front. In all fairness, I'm not going to worry too much because when I come up here doing other stuff, when I come in here, well, I'm not going to come in here, that's the point. This is my automation room. So this is going to be probably one of the most least visited places in the base. So I'm not going to worry too much about looks. Obviously not make it look completely hideous. So, what shall we do? I see what's going on there. I don't want any of them interacting. Let's get some ores. Yes, let's get some ores. Let's get the filter on. Because you'll see what I mean about the... I don't know why I'm still an ender mini. Best to be safe, I suppose. Okay, as you can see, I've got a lot of ore build up. A lot. Now, I'm not too worried about yellowite. Aluminium, that doesn't bother me, that can build up. But like this, tin. Right, we're going to want tin and gold. Let's check some stuff we're not going to need. Do we need them? Probably not. I'll give hold of that. We obviously don't need dirt. I don't know why they're not. Okay, so iron, obviously, as you can see, this is all from my ender quarry. Look how good this thing is. It's absolute beast. Yep, Ferrius, we want that getting kicked out as well. Is there anything else? Cinnabar? No. Lead? Not getting much lead. That's a little sad. Uranium we don't really want, if I'm honest. Sure there are more ores. Let's type ore. That would probably be easy. There we go. There's a load. Oh, look, shiny. Ooh, got some dark. Nice. Yeah, you know what? That'll do for now. That'll do for now. I'm not going to stand there all day just looking at it, and if I've missed any, I'll add them. This is just to show you guys. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll go underneath again to the export buses. And what I'll do is, let's say gold, iron and copper can go in this one. In this one, tin and lead can go in that one. And in this one over here, ferrous and shiny. There we go. So they'll all go to their corresponding one. And they will just, if there's any in the system, they'll keep getting exported in there. And I believe they will anyway. And they'll just, well, we're going to test it and find out. And they'll automatically be kicked out the top. Kick it out. Wow. The English. Strong in this one. And they're going to accept from the bottom. So then they'll go in there, they'll get smelted up, and they'll go in there. The only thing I'm worried about here is the byproduct of cinnabar. That's why I'm saying up the back may cause problems. I may see if I can change these cables to conduits if such a problem arises. Let's see, are we ready to give these power? Yeah, let's give them a whirl, shall we? Let's see if it works. See if I can... Okay, this is going to be so untidy. Where's my shovel? Give me the shovel. I'm just trying to keep my lines as straight as possible. Okay, here we go. And then power to you, you. And already they're turned on, I can see. That's hilarious. There you go. All of them. Look at that. Look how quick that is. Holy moly, that's fast. Look how quick. It can't kick it out quick enough. Look at... Oh, my goodness, people. Look at this. Oh, my word, that's fast. Holy moly, that's amazing. That is hypnotic to watch. That is genuinely hypnotic to watch. Wow. Wow. Okay, I've got to stop looking at that, otherwise I'm going to be hypnotized forever. I might as well power these guys up while we're here. Do we power these ones from the back? The only thing is, that's the outside wall, that's the inside. Actually, not sod the inside wall. Sod it. Now with these ones, we don't need any pipes going in from behind or anything. Because these are going to be my crafting ones, so if I want to teach my A system how to make... You know, actually, I'll just show you guys. This will be a lot damn easier, wouldn't it? So let's give them some power. and I will show you about auto crafting. So now they should have power. Good, they're filling up. That is really nice. That is really, really nice. Damn, that thing's hypnotic. We've got to stay away from that. We're going to be there forever just watching it. Okay, so that's all smelting up. Now, I believe I've actually made some blank patterns. Or not. Oh, come on, really? I haven't made any. Can I make some? I'm out of quartz glass. Seriously. I thought I made some. I'm out of... Oh, we're out of never quartz dust. Okay, let's quickly do that. Quick clear. Oh yeah, we've still got some of these in my... Get this out of my system. There are some other things I want to... Oh, did I just... Oh, okay. There are some other things I also want to show today, so... Oh, alloy mode. Got more to do. Oh no, wait, what am I doing? Brain not working. We want dust, that's what we want. Mind you, a bit of extra fused quartz won't kill. Come on, come on, come on. Oh no. I swore I had more. Okay, so we can make 8 of that. Okay, so now if I type blank pattern, can I... Excellent. How many can I make? Hang on, did I already make... I already made some, didn't I? Oh, the derping continues. Okay, so let's say I want to teach this system how to make... I don't know... glass. Okay, so glass. Now for glass we know that if you put sand, which I've just realised we're nigh on out of, if you put sand into a furnace it will turn to glass. So if we say, doesn't matter where it goes in here because it's a shapeless recipe, we say for processing, make sure it's a processing pattern. If you put sand you will get glass. And then hopefully encode. Okay, there we go. See, one sand creates one glass. Okay, let's see if I've actually got that right. And then what we do is we go back up the wire way, which is not the... What the... Okay, what's going on now? I can't fit through, even as an ender mini! It's like, what the... Oh yes, it's all gravel, isn't it? My favourite stuff. Okay, so, many derps later. Okay, so we go to our furnace ones, which are these two, and if we go in there, and if we get the pattern, put it in there, we should now be able to auto-craft it, but probably not easily because I've realised we're almost out of sand, aren't we? We'll just order one and hope for the best. This is just an example. Now, what you can do is you can go to here, the ME interface terminal. It'll be here. See, and there's your alloy smelters section. The only thing is, we've got 4 alloy smelters. 2 of them doing alloys, and 2 of them are furnaces. So I will go up there manually and do it, but otherwise you can just throw it in here. So now, if we order some glass, let's see, glass. Let's take all our glass currently out so we can actually order some. And you can see little craft icons come up. If we say, can we have one please? Yes please. Give it a minute. Okay, I'm not sure what's taking it, so... Right. Of course it's not going to work, because that would have been convenient. Okay, what's going on? Right, you're crafting. Okay. This should be working. Why not? Oh, that's the wrong one, isn't it? Which one did we put it in? This one. Really? You're really going to do this to me? Because that shouldn't be in there. Wait a minute, it's that... Why didn't you just kick it back in? Okay, so it did make it, as you saw. It was in there. So it works, but for some reason it's not kicking out. Okay, let's go to configure its I/O. And let's say push. Let's see if that pushes it back into the system. This is what this stuff's all about. Literally just trial and error, keep playing with it till it works, which is always fun. Okay, so let's see. Okay, glass, And we would like just one more, please, because we are somewhat running out of sand. Why won't you work? No crafting CPUs are available. Let me guess. It's still trying to make it. You are, aren't you? Yeah, so it's still trying to make it. Okay, we'll cancel it. Keep an eye on your crafting units. Because it was still trying to get it. It still hadn't registered properly. So, once more, we'll try this again. Okay, so yes, I'd like one, please. There you go. Works. So, trial and error. So, the only issue we had, or the boob up I made, was not telling this where to kick it out. It was like, okay, you're putting items in me. I'll do my job, but where do you want me to put them? So, while we're here, let's do the same. You are an output slot. And you are an output slot. And you are an output slot. And if this causes problems, we'll come back and we'll fix it. And what I'll do is I'll keep putting recipes in here. Obviously alloys like Invar, energetic, vibrant, those sort of things. You know, we have to, like, you know, with Invar we needed 2 ferrous and 1 iron. Needed the alloy smelting, so that's where this came in. That's still going. Okay, it's hypnotic. So yeah, that's what they're for. So 2 is probably overkill, but it's always best to have. It's always best to have more, because you never know what's going to go wrong. And okay, so that's that done. I can actually go back into my normal form now. So I can leave that now. I can, with the ender quarry, I'll let these catch up first. Yeah, see, there's the cinnabar. That's what I was worried about. Pulverized iron, well, that'll eventually get sent through the system. Yeah, it's the cinnabar. That's what I was worried about. I will think of something, because I'm not sure how to fix that just at this moment in time. I'll probably put a pipe up the back or something. We'll see. Okay, so next thing we're going to build is something I should have built a while ago, which is basically a sugarcane farm, because they're kind of handy to have a hold up. So what I've done is I've done little outlines here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Because I need to actually finish this build up. Actually, needs to be like this. Because I'm doing a really simplistic build. It's quite a common build. I know a lot of people and Minecraft has set up similar sugarcane farms like this. It's not the most compact, but it's probably the easiest to set up. So the dirt is going to be where the sugarcanes go, so we can just not quite whack them down straight away because I need water. And I got my buckets, but I didn't put water in. Derp, derp, derp. Let's go see if we can just fly out quickly. And yes, I'm an Enderman again. Because we're going to need to be for the wiring. And I can't believe so far we've gone this far into the episode and all I've done is that. It can be quite interesting, these sort of builds, it must be said. So, I did want to do one more thing. We'll see if we get time for that. See how quick I go. So I've got some terrain smashers. Now we can put these down. So just pop them down like that. So obviously they have to be near water to do anything. There we go. And we can keep hold of them. And then what we need to do is try not to mess this up. So, we're going to need chests as well. 1, 2. So, the line is here. So then, actually what I might do first is, do I do that? Let's see if I can set these terrain smashers up. That is clearly the wrong way. If I... Oh, there we go. Okay, so that will work. Okay, good. Okay, good. Let's see if I can set this up and not that. Good. Okay, so in that case, why I've set them up this high, so obviously because that's how high sugarcanes go. So just keeping them at max height just kind of makes sense. Oop. Ah, I did eat it. Okay, so they'll basically chomp on the sugarcane when it gets high enough and instantly put it in the chest. Simple as that. This is really just unbelievably simple setup. And then not like that. One there. One there. Oh, that didn't quite go. There we go. And again, he does it again. Because the nice thing about train smashers is they don't need power, and that's it. As soon as they grow, they'll keep chomping on them. But the difference I'm going to be doing is I've got some ME storage buses, and I'm really hoping this works. That, if I put that on there, I'm really hoping that that will then link up to the system. I've only got enough for one, and for now, I'm just going to test it. That's all I'm going to do. I'll hide this later. I just want to see if this actually works. Bring that up. I'll put it through the ceiling or something. Let's make sure this is out the way of the terrain smasher. I do not want it being eaten by the terrain smasher. Bring this over. Like, okay, so there we go. And just give it a moment. Please work. Ah, there we go. I think it's worked. So if I put some dirt's not going to work, is it? Something unique. Okay, memory card. I've only got one. Now, if this is linked up correctly, we should see it in the AE system. Get myself dizzy, for goodness sake. And then, oh yeah, there. If I type card, there it is. That's beautiful. So then, obviously when the sugar canes go up and up and up in quantity, they'll show up immediately in the system. I'll hide this, of course. And that is a sugarcane farm. I'm not going to link it. I mean, you could be thinking, why aren't you just linking it straight up? Why aren't you just putting a ME interface there? If I did that, the amount of sugarcane that will build up would be absolutely insane. I would end up with just thousands of the stuff. In fact, probably even more. It would basically get out of hand. This is a way of controlling it, because it'll only fill up to the chests, and the ME buses just make the chests accessible via the applied energistics. So I know, so I don't have to keep coming in here. I can then just ignore this room, and yeah, there you have that. Okay, so I did want to show you more, but I have checked the time, and we've gone over the times of the wrapping ups and such. So not much done, but we've got some of this set up. And I'll put more blank patterns in there and hide this cable, so we can get our ender quarry just working as hard as we want to, and it's just going to keep going. And we have some sugarcane farms going now, which is nice. So I hope this episode's proved useful. Sorry it's been a bit of a boring one, but automation just makes life easier and will help our base development, and I'll make the next episode more interesting. So thank you for watching. By all means click the like button or subscribe would be nice, and take care. See you on the next episode.